Enzo Maresca has introduced a smart tactical evolution at Chelsea by tweaking his usual 4-2-3-1 system into a more aggressive 3-1-6 shape when in possession. The fluid approach allows Chelsea to overload the final third with 6 advanced players while still maintaining control and balance behind the ball. Maresca's tweaks focus on pinning back the wide defenders, creating central overloads, and using positional rotations to disrupt the compact defensive blocks. The system highlights his commitment to positional play, vertical passing, and numerical superiority, giving Chelsea a powerful edge when breaking down stubborn defensive setups. The formation begins with Maresca's familiar 4-2-3-1, but for FC purposes, the 4-1-4-1 is the best structure to choose. Now this formation quickly transforms into a 3-1-6 when in possession. This tactical shift allows Chelsea to gain an extra man in advanced areas, increasing their chances of pulling apart the compact defensive blocks. One fullback looks to hold his position and form a back three with the centre-backs, while the opposite fullback looks to push high and join the attack. The wingers will look to remain wide to stretch the pitch, and the striker along with the attacking midfielders will occupy the central and half-space zones. The overloading structure creates constant movement and passing options between the lines, and this may lead to the opposition being forced into uncomfortable defensive decisions. The team tactics under Enzo Maresca remained rooted in short passing build-up play and a high defensive line, two principles that embody the manager's desire to control matches both in and out of possession. Chelsea typically build their attacks from the back, with the goalkeeper playing short into defenders or deep midfielders who drop in to receive. This calm progression allows the double pivot to form in early phases, but once the team settles into advanced positions, the shape morphs into a fluid 3-1-6. As mentioned, one of the fullbacks will look to tuck into a back three, one holding midfielder drops into the pivot role, and the other midfielder and opposite fullback look to push higher to help generate overloads through the middle and in the final third. This structural evolution reflects Maresca's emphasis on central dominance, as Chelsea consistently look to push the opposition back. The wingers tend to stretch the pitch, while the striker and attacking midfielders exploit the gaps between the lines. Possession is not just about control, it's about the foundation of Chelsea's attacking rhythm. By rotating the ball quickly and shifting the point of the attack, the team forces defensive disorganization, probing relentlessly until space opens up to break through and create scoring opportunities. With the defensive approach set to high, Enzo Maresca's Chelsea actively look to press opponents early in their build-up, creating tactical problems that can force mistakes and lead to turnovers in dangerous areas. These moments are key to triggering quick transitions, allowing the side to immediately punish teams caught off guard. The high press often forces the opposition to launch long balls, and this is where Chelsea's defenders or midfielders are positioned to intercept, win back possession, and reset control of the game. The in-possession 3-1-6 structure acts as a built-in safety net during transitions. The back three helps cover space left by the advanced fullback, and will look to support the lone pivots in maintaining central compactness when the ball is lost. Chelsea are drilled to snap back into their base 4-2-3-1 or 4-1-4-1 formation when possession is lost, allowing them to regroup quickly and create a solid defensive block. This swift reorganization reinforces the team's resilience without compromising their aggressive, front-footed philosophy. Robert Sanchez will maintain his usual role as a balanced sweeper keeper, playing a key part in Chelsea's build-up from the back. He'll be expected to distribute the ball calmly and effectively, primarily using short and medium-range passes to initiate attacking sequences and maintain control in the first phase. On occasion, Sanchez may opt for a longer, more direct ball if the situation allows, but the main priority will be helping Chelsea sustain possession and set the tempo from deep, aligning with Maresca's controlled, methodical approach. The two centre-backs being Levi Colwill and Trevor Chalobah will have slightly differing responsibilities within the setup. Colwill on the left will operate as a defensive ball-playing defender, often positioning himself slightly deeper to provide extra cover and security, especially in transition moments. His role is key to recycling possession and offering a calm outlet under pressure. Chalobah on the right will take on a build-up ball-playing defender role, looking to push further forward and be a bit more aggressive when he's in possession of the ball. Once the centre-backs receive a pass from the goalkeeper, they'll look to immediately break lines with passes into the midfield or further forward. Alternatively, they can rotate possession amongst themselves in order to try and initiate the opposition's press and try and play through it effectively. Both players are integral to Chelsea's possession play, and their ability to distribute under pressure helps the team bypass the opposition's press and progress up the pitch. In the FC25 system, assigning the central centre-back as the deeper option makes tactical sense, and that is why Levi Colwill has a defensive focus. The two fullbacks under Enzo Maresca have been assigned contrasting tactical responsibilities to suit Chelsea's evolving 3-1-6 in possession structure. Marc Cucurella on the left is set up as a defensive fullback, often tucking inside to help form a back three alongside the centre-backs. His role is pivotal in stabilising the build-up phase and covering for the more advanced fullback on the opposite side. Cucurella will often collect the ball in the deeper zones and may occasionally step into midfield with progressive ball carries, but his primary function is to help anchor the shape and defend against transitions. On the right flank, Malo Gusto will be deployed as a support wingback, tasked with providing width and offensive presence. The Frenchman will frequently advance into the right half spaces and wide zones, looking to combine with the number 10 and right-sided forward. He contributes heavily to Chelsea's attacking sequences by rotating the ball in advanced areas and timing late runs into the box to offer additional threats. His movement brings a dynamic dynamic edge in the final third, while still demanding he tracks back quickly when possession is lost. This asymmetrical fullback structure is key to Maresca's fluid tactical setup. The single pivot in the system is Andre Santos, who operates as a deep-lying playmaker with a defensive focus. The Brazilian is vital in both phases of play, tasked with anchoring the midfield while connecting Chelsea's build-up from the back to their fluid attacking structure. In possession, Santos constantly drops deep into the first phase to offer a reliable passing outlet. This ensures Chelsea can circulate the ball under pressure and maintain control through short, intelligent distribution. However, it's out of possession where he truly becomes indispensable. His primary responsibility is to shield the back three by closing down central spaces, intercepting passing lanes, and pressing with intensity. He plays a key role in stopping opposing counterattacks before they develop, acting as a first line of defense ahead of the centre-backs. Santos' ability to read the game and apply defensive pressure helps sustain Chelsea's high line and aggressive positioning, making him a critical component to the success of the system. The two central midfielders, being Enzo Fernández and Cole Palmer, serve distinctly yet complementary roles that bring balance, creativity, and energy to the heart of the team. Fernández on the left will be deployed as a box-to-box midfielder, offering both defensive support and attacking dynamism. While the overall system evolves into a 3-1-6 when in possession, during moments in build-up it will resemble a more traditional 4-2-3-1, where Fernández drops deep to operate alongside Santos. From there, he uses his elite passing range to dictate tempo, launch switch passes, or fire penetrative through balls into dangerous areas. His ability to drift forward and crash the box also makes him a threat in attacking transitions, and this is where he can combine with the wide players by latching onto crosses or cutbacks in the box. His movement helps generate central overloads, forcing the opposition into difficult decisions while maintaining Chelsea's vertical momentum. Cole Palmer, on the other hand, is set to an attacking playmaker role positioned high up the pitch. He is effectively the team's creative spark, often receiving the ball in tight pockets and producing moments of brilliance that unlock rigid defenses. Whether it's slipping teammates in behind with a deft pass or gliding past defenders with his ball carrying ability, Palmer constantly creates attacking overloads and disorganizes the opposition's shape. In and around the box, he becomes a dual threat, a finisher and creator, capable of either creating a shot or producing a decisive final ball. As for Pedro Neto and Christopher Nkunku, they do have contrasting roles on Chelsea's flanks, but together they form a devastating duo, which is key in dismantling the opposition's back line. For Nkunku, he will be set to an attacking wide playmaker, which is a hybrid role on the left. While he does hold the width at times to stretch the back line, the Frenchman frequently looks to drift into the left half space or central zones, where he can link up with the midfielders and forwards. His intelligent movement inside helps form tight passing triangles and can open up room on the left for others to rotate into and exploit. Nkunku thrives in tight areas, combining sharp 1-2s and quick turns with late runs into the box, posing a constant threat as both a creator and finisher. On the right, Pedro Neto is deployed as a balanced winger, offering width, pace, and directness. He tends to hug the touchline and isolate defenders 1v1, using his explosive acceleration to beat his man and deliver low-driven crosses or cutbacks into dangerous areas. Neto's ability to drive into the box with the ball adds unpredictability to Chelsea's attacking play and forces defenders to constantly adjust their positioning. He also rotates well with Palmer and Gusto, often creating wide overloads or dragging markers away to create space centrally. Together, these two wingers play a pivotal role in disrupting the opposition's defensive structure. By staying wide or cutting inside at the right moments, they help create pockets of space for Chelsea's interior players to exploit. The skill set that they possess to both stretch and penetrate defenses gives Maresca's system the width and verticality it needs to dominate in the final third. As for Liam Delap, he will operate as an attacking advanced forward, leading the line with both physical presence and intelligent movements. His role in the system is to constantly threaten the opposition's back line by making penetrative runs into open space, dragging defenders wide or deep to create openings for teammates like Palmer, Nkunku, and Fernandes to exploit. Delap's strength and hold-up play will be crucial to helping Chelsea maintain a central threat, especially when playing against compact low blocks. He can receive passes with his back to goal, bring others into play with smart layoffs, and be a reliable outlet for Chelsea's more vertical build-up patterns. In transition or during the final third combinations, the Englishman will be tasked with occupying defenders, allowing the fluid attackers around him to rotate freely. While he will primarily function in central areas, Delap will also drift into half spaces when needed, specifically to create space for the underlapping runs from Palmer and Enzo Fernández. This flexible movement gives Chelsea the edge in attack, ensuring the striker is not just a finisher, but a facilitator and pressing trigger as well. His aerial ability and instincts in the box also make him a significant target for crosses and cutbacks, ideal for a side that thrives in creating overloads in wide and central zones. So there we go, people. That is how you can go ahead and replicate Maresca's 3-1-6 Chelsea tactics. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind smashing that like button down below. I will also say that these tactics are very compatible with both the 4-2-2-2 as well as the 4-2-3-1 systems that I have created for Maresca's Chelsea in the past. So be sure to go ahead and check out those videos as well. If you are looking for extra content, please do consider joining up with the Brom Squad Gaming Patreon. The link for that will be down below in the description, right next to the link for the Brom Squad Gaming Discord, where we chat everything FC and transfers and real life football and all that good stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace.